This
Oh,
is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting, proudly sponsored by Air Up. I'm joined over Zoom for the first time ever, making his debut on the channel. I'm joined by the Angry Ginge. It's good to see you. How are you?
I'm very good, mate. It's a pleasure to be on here, sir. Congratulations on 100K as well. I know you just hit that, so well done, mate.
Oh, thank you. It took a while. You were a lot faster though. You whizzed up there.
No. Mine took a lot longer than you, I'm pretty sure. So
Really
you're
well.
doing very well, mate.
How long did it take you?
I think if I go on my YouTube now and have a look at my first ever YouTube video, um, videos oldest. So my first ever video was uploaded 2 years ago. I did it on the 8th of October 2021.
Oh wow, okay. That's not mine was 20 September 2020.
Oh, so you okay? First, then, yeah. You win, you win.
But streaming's a whole different ball game though, because streaming is something that I thought that's asking me too much. Streaming what three, four, five times a week, 4, 5, 6 hours a day. How do you manage to do
Yeah,
it?
it takes a lot of willpower. It definitely drains the mind, but you just gotta have a couple of energy drinks and you're all right.
What
But
the
no,
Red
yeah. So
Bull?
I basically I stream like six times a day minimum, 6 times a week, sorry, and then for an average of about 6 hours as well. So it depends what you're doing as well. But obviously, if you bounce off the chat, it's a lot easier because they help you.
Yeah, okay. But I see for you, you're very unfiltered, which I think everyone likes about it. I always feel like for streamers, for YouTubers, you can fake it, but for streamers, you can never
Yeah,
fake it.
100%.
Unless you're some amazing actor, being able to save face for like 6, 7 hours is impossible.
Yeah, no, it is. Like, there's a lot of YouTubers out there that have got like a persona and like they do certain things, and you can just like you meet them IRL and they're nowhere like similar to that. There are a couple of streamers that are like that as well. I'm not going to name drop, but yeah, no, it's very hard. But yeah, mate, whatever you see on stream, I'm the exact same in real life. I don't put anything on or anything.
Have you ever almost got banned?
What on Twitch?
Yeah. You
I
must have
have had a
you
written,
must have
I've had
nearly
a
got banned a
written
few
warning.
times.
I've had a written warning, but there's nothing because of anything I say. What I say, listen, I speak the truth. I speak my mind, mate. Do you know what I mean? What you get is what you see, or whatever the saying is. But no, there was this one time I'd clicked on someone's tweet. I can't remember what it was. And then in the comments on the right hand side, there was just loads of naked girls. So there was some girls there with a muff out and stuff like that. And then I was like, oh! And then I had to switch my screens. And then obviously clips got about Twitch found me, and then they basically said it's understandable, it's a mistake, just be a lot more careful. And then, but yeah, they didn't do anything too harsh, which is I liked.
Like when Speed showed us meet on YouTube Live, did you think that was it for a Beam? Did you think it was going to get deleted?
I don't know how it's. Oh well, I don't know how it's managed to be clipped like that and sent everywhere. And so that's crazy. But no, I thought it'd have been all right because
Mm.
mistakes happen, don't they? Everyone deserves a second chance in life, and that is. I don't know. Listen, I've never been commando on stream, so it's never happened to me. But I'll keep my elephant trunk wrapped up.
The time hasn't happened yet. Anything can happen on stream, so be
Yeah,
prepared.
that's true.
I mean, it made me laugh. I think I saw it was on TikTok because you've lost like different TikTok accounts where lots of different
Yeah.
clips go viral. And I think someone was talking about you where you're doing some Disney kind of partnership. So 1 hour for your stream was donated to Disney.
Yeah.
You're there swearing your head off, saying anything, and then it hits like the clock hits 2 o'clock, and you go right, and then you go really like super polite, and then after the
No,
hours
no,
up,
no. So no. So what that was is I had to do a Disney stream. So I did 2 hours of Disney, but obviously Disney's quite a PG brand, so I had to watch my language. And then as soon as it ended, there was someone in my chat that got away with something. I can't remember what it was. I think he said it like 5 minutes to go. So I just remembered it. It was like something like "Wash your hair, you greasy bastard" or something. So I just remembered it. And then as soon as I ended the sponsored bit, I just went absolutely in and released everything I'd withheld from the 2 hours.
kind of muscle memory in your brain. But I didn't see you at the fight. I think I saw it's no, I saw Danny Aaron's at the fight, but I didn't manage to say hello. You were at the fight on Saturday, weren't you?
Yeah. I was at the fight. I was in one of the boxes. Danny was ringside, weren't he?
Yeah. Daniel was like walking around at the bottom. Was you with the
Yeah.
side men, or were you like in a different box?
No, I was in a different one. I was in a different one. The sidemen were opposite me.
Okay. They were all plastered, I think.
But I know Con was absolutely battered. But I didn't speak to any of them. I messaged Simon after it, but I didn't speak to any. I didn't get to see any of them. I met Wayne Rooney though, so I'll take that.
Really?
Yeah. My childhood hero, my favorite Man United player of all time. Shook his hand and I said, "It's a pleasure to meet you, sir."
Did he know who you were?
I don't think he would have, but I spoke to his son Kai, and then one of his other sons wanted a photo as well. So basically, best mates with Wayne Rooney now, in my opinion.
That's pretty cool.
I'm ba-
His kids are like, oh, let's get a photo as well. Then you found your level sort of thing, the prestigeness.
yeah. It's just some. I'm just very happy. I didn't ask Wayne for a photo because I didn't. I didn't want to seem like a bit of a beg. Do you know what I mean? I would have loved to get one, obviously, but I was like, just stay cool, just stay cool. Let him go home. It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's fine, to be honest. But no, you're bumping into him again. Manchester's a small place, you know. I went to uni. I went to Salford Uni in Manchester.
Oh, did you? What
Yeah,
did you
yeah.
study?
I was doing broad. I dropped out obviously, but I was doing broadcast journalism, and I stayed at
Oh,
Do you
okay.
know? I stayed at John Lester Court. Do you remember? Do you heard of that?
John Lester Court. No, I haven't. Wait, did you not get uni accommodation?
Yeah, that's uni accommodation. It's not.
Oh, what's
It's
it
looked like
called?
prison.
John Lester Court.
St John Lester Court, Salford.
Oh, right. Yeah, that doesn't. That honestly, this photo I'm looking up right now. Honestly, if you're watching it, just go and search John Lester Court, and just the first photo it shows that sums up Salford, and that's why I absolutely love it. So you're not a fan of Salford then?
I'll put the photo on the screen so people can see. I like the camaraderie of it all, and then the friend side. But the actual when it comes down to doing the essays and going to school or going to university, I was like, okay, I've had enough. 'Cause you come back from a fight week, you come back from I don't know, it's like fight week, doing loads of interviews, lots of cool people, and the teacher's telling you off, you have to do an essay. They don't quite correlate, you know.
Yeah. Fairs.
Did you not think about going uni, or you like to scrap that?
No, so I actually went to college. I was doing a uniform public service course because I wanted to enter the police. So I finished that. And then I got a job at a warehouse, which I hated. So then I quit that. And then I went back to college and I did like a uni course, but it weren't at uni. It was still at my college. But it was to do with sport because I wanted to do like PE teaching or coaching and stuff like that. And then I think before the second year of that started, I started TikTok in about August or late July. And then luckily, I managed to just do that and stay with. I had a job at a primary school as well where I was a dinner lady.
You, a dinner lady.
Yeah, I was a dinner lady.
That's brilliant.
I was. I had to mind my language, of course, but no, I think I was good at what I did. It's just basically I walked in, cleared the trays, put the trays in boxes to be cleaned, and then went outside and played football with them. Basically.
Okay, doesn't sound as bad as it sounds then.
No. It's quite fun. I enjoyed it.
And then for streaming, how come your grandma isn't on stream as much anymore?
More of the fact of I think she's what 64 now.
She's a young
And
grandma. She's quite a young grandma then, isn't she?
yeah, she's quite. I think she had my mum at 16, to be honest. So that's very young.
Hmm.
So then I basically just if she gets recognised in public, she doesn't need none of that hassle and stuff like that. And you know that there'll be some weirdos that'll try and do something funny or and then record it for a TikTok and end up just getting fucking harassed or something. Do you know what I mean? So,
Your
I
grandma,
just I
your grandma's got clout basically now.
yeah. She has got no idea about it, but yeah, people have seen who she is. She did get recognised once, and she hated the fact that they just kept staring at her. So probably
Yeah.
the best if we just avoid getting her back on.
How do you find your newfound fame? Because you just kind of blowing up, and now it's everywhere. Well, the thing that's different for you, which I guess makes it even more well known, is all on the Instagram. Like I follow a few pages on Instagram, like that guy jokes, and there's a few
Yeah.
pages, and they always post like your reactions with some sort of caption.
Yeah, no, I actually love seeing that because when I was growing up, it would literally be like pie face. It'd be like all them the people I watched growing up, and then other memes. And it'd be like I was just sat there one day. I was just like, one day I honestly hope I somehow get on here. And then to see it, it's kind of like it's quite cool. It's quite cool. I do enjoy it.
The pie photo is like ice in my veins, and I think the
Yeah.
the other day it's like when the English teacher is like 3 words into a poem, and you're like,
Yeah.
let's just break this down.
Analyze. Yeah.
Just analyze it. Yeah.
Right. So let's just stop and analyze what's just happened there.
Do you get recognised quite a lot now when you go out and about? Because obviously you got Ginge stand out.
Yeah. Like when at United games, it's like it can be. I don't mind getting photos with anyone. Like even at the fight, I got photos with everyone there, and it's just like there's one of the supervisors had to fucking Can I swear on here or not? If not, I'll
Yeah, yeah. I'll
stop.
just bleep it. I'll just bleep it all. Say what you want.
All right, okay. So one of the supervisors told me off because I was getting photos, and it went from the top right down to ringside on the stairs, and they're like, "It's a health and safety hazard. You're gonna have to stop." And they basically told me to piss off into the back so they could get rid of everyone, and then they put a tape up and everything. But it's like I don't mind it, but it's like some people are coming up to me like in the middle of Kenny's fight, and I'm just like, well, at least wait till the fight's over. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
yeah, no, I don't mind it at all. I don't mind it at all.
yeah. It's nice. And well, people just saying coming up to you saying like complimenting you and walking off. They're saying nice things. They're not
Yeah,
being like dicks or anything like that. They're all being nice. So I always
yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah.
What did you make of the fight? So was that your first Misfits event?
That was my first. Oh no. Oh yeah, no, I think it was because the only other boxing one I went to was Simple Simon and Ed Matthews, but that weren't Misfits, was it?
Oh, you were there. I was there. That's back last July, wasn't it? Yeah, that was Kingpin.
Yeah. That has got to be arguably the most rigged fight I've ever seen in my life, but I won't go into details. But no, yeah, that was my first Misfits event. I thought, I think the two worst fights were probably the two main ones.
I guess it's arguable. That's arguable, yeah. Because
But
the
I think,
card fights are so good. Like the Dino Lead one was really good, but tag team match
yeah, that
was
was good.
um.
Oh, I'm not a fan of the tag team,
Oh,
mate.
really? You don't?
No, I don't know. I don't think it should be a thing. I don't agree with it. I just hate it. I watched tag team wrestling growing up. I don't need tag team boxing. I just think it's shit. I can't lie. I'm not a fan of it at all.
The Ginge is a 50-50 fight. They're both going at each other. Both teams had knockdowns. It's Misfits is the new kind of WWE of boxing almost.
Yeah, no, I get that, and I like what they do. I just don't like the tag team bit. I'm just not a fan. Like, because there's things like, what if Wasabi hit Pineda, knocked him out, but as Pineda's fell, he's tagged his mate in. We've got someone knocked out on the floor, but his mate's coming in to fight Wasabi. There's things that are going to happen that we
Yeah,
don't have
once you're
answers
knocked
to.
out, that means you automatically lose. Say like me and you're on a team, and
Oh,
I
is
get
it?
knocked out, then we've
Yeah.
lost, and Wasabi and Pineda win. It's like that.
Ah, right, okay.
It's not a
Right.
last man standing. It would be cool if it was though.
Yeah, that'd be good. But no, I'm not as intrigued by the tag team. I prefer the one-on-ones. I thought the Salt Pappy and Slim fight was really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna see Pappy on Monday to catch up with him. He seemed quite disappointed, but it was a sick fight though, to be honest. I thought he was
Yeah,
winning
mate.
and then Slim started to get back into it more,
Yeah.
and then chinned
Slim
him.
just outboxed him in the end, and he got a TKO, didn't he? Salt Pappy's his defense just went, didn't it? But
Maybe it was. Do
nah,
you
it
think it
was
was
a
the
very
weight
good fight.
dropping down? Do you reckon?
Well, I've seen a lot of people say it. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know everything about boxing, so I can't really comment on it. But I've seen a lot of people that do know what they're on about boxing. It's like the more weight he's lost, the worse he's got. And I think that's interesting. That maybe he should have stayed where he was and then tried to take over that division. But I mean, Slim's a very good boxer, so credit to him.
Ginge, I don't interview any boxing experts. Most people I interview about boxing don't know, unless they're a coach, they don't know too much. It's always fun. Give me your honest opinion. It's always funny hearing everyone's opinions.
Right,
Who do you like in Misfits though? Who are kind of fighters you enjoy watching? You're a fan of?
Sol Pappy, I enjoy watching. Astrid Wet, I enjoy watching because she actually puts the graft in and actually trains. Deji, I love watching Deji box. And KSI, obviously.
Yeah.
Logan Paul was good as well. Logan Paul was good. It's just a shame his opponent was absolutely shite.
Dylan Dennis.
He should never have been put in a ring. It's like, honestly, it's like watching Luke Bennett in the ring. And what is he doing?
Luke Bennett. Oh yeah, he did. Luke Bennett fought Kingpin. I think everyone seems to forget that. Who pisses you
Yeah.
off? Who do you not like? Who gets on your nerves on Misfits?
Oh, mate, I'm so annoyed Kenny lost. I cannot stand Anthony. He honestly, I don't know whether it's because he's American, but I've got nothing against Americans. I'll clear that up very quickly. But I just cannot stand him. I can't, honestly. His accent, the way he goes about it. Anyone thinks he's like some knockout champion. Honestly, I'm not a fan of him at all. Not a fan.
It was a bit of a boring part of that. It wasn't Kenny's part. I think it's Andy Taylor making it boring, kind of running in, going for the hug and clinching.
Yeah. Mate, Taylor was just going in for like stat padding, going for kidney shots. Like it's happening here every time. It's like, do you know what I mean? Just knock someone out or something. Do something.
See, beat Soul Pappy, your favorite fighter last. Nice being King Kenny. It's not good, is it?
No, it's not. It's not good at all.
I saw you go off on Jarvis as well in one of your streams.
Yeah, what was he doing? Why was Jarvis two things? Fuck off back to my Fortnite, mate. Right. Second thing, absolutely ruined Slim's moment. But the worst thing is, Fred, and you might have seen this as well, right? When the camera's on him, Jarvis is like, "Oh no, I'm going to come for that belt. I'm going to come for this belt." Right? As soon as the camera went off him, they're hugging. Which one is it? Do you know what I mean? That's like, I just don't agree with it, man. I just don't agree with it. I understand why they do it, but I just think if you're gonna fight someone, you either tell them that you're friends, but you're doing it because you want to fight, or you're fighting because you don't like him. But no, I'm not Jarvis's biggest fan for that. I can't lie.
I didn't see the hug. I was watching it backstage. I was in the media room the whole time, basically.
Ah, okay.
I saw the main event.
Oh, so you've only seen what they did on screen?
Well, no, I can go wherever I want in the event, like backstage, but it's easy if I'm backstage to grab people for interviews.
Right.
I watched the main event live in person. I was so good. I never really get that gutted because most of them, my fighters, I know quite personally now. So it's kind of like one of them wins, one of them loses. But when KSI lost, I was gutted. I was like, man.
Yeah, I was gutted as well, and it was weird for me because I had like my foot in both camps, kind of, because I'm from Manchester and Tommy's from Manchester. Like the Manchester love, like we back each other all day, every day. Like I love anyone from Manchester doing well, and I absolutely thrive off it. So I wanted Tommy to win for that reason, but then obviously I've grown up watching KSI, and you know what I mean, he's shown what things are capable of doing from just sitting behind a screen and filming and stuff. So I wanted KSI to win. I was gutted when he lost, but there was also a tiny bit of me that was happy that Tommy won for Manchester.
Did you think they got the decision right?
Now, my honest opinion, when I was there, I thought KSI won it, right? Mainly as well because of the point deduction. I think, and then having a look at the stats after it and having a look at it back, I think it was definitely very close. It could have gone either way, but I just think to have all three judges say Tommy with a point deduction, I think it's very, very interesting.
Yeah, that was a bit odd, to be honest. They will do the appeal.
What did you think of it? What did you think of it?
I thought KSI won it with I haven't watched it back because it wasn't the most interesting fight to watch. So I don't watch it back. But watching it live, I thought KSI done it with the point deduction. I think I had about 3-3 and then the point. But then and again, you could argue that KSI, with the clinching, maybe could have had a point deduction himself. So it's that sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah. There was a lot of clinching, but like that's obviously his tactic going into it, obviously, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you've got to give credit to him because he's done it well. But
and Tommy Fury's jab is so good, and Tommy barely landed any jabs on JJ just because Alexis.
Yeah.
Do you have any beef with any streamers though, Morgan? Do you not get along with anyone in the industry?
You
must have said a few.
I do. Set up the next fight here.
To wind a few people up. You must have wound a few people up so far.
No, I can't lie. No, I get on with everyone. Like, there's not a streamer out there that I look at and I think, oh, I don't like him. But, I mean, there's this guy called Kurt who's not very well liked in the community anyway, and he went in on me kind of for the charity match because apparently I ruined it by being too good or something. So, I'm not interested in him. I don't really care what he says. So him, then the only person that's ever tried to like call me out was Simple Simon, and I'm not going down that route. So
I saw like TikTok, yeah.
It's just a bit weird, but no, there's no streamer out there at the minute that I hate or that I don't get on with. I get on with everyone.
So Mams and JJ, they come to you a big briefcase, they turn the table, they open it, and they say, "Here's your contract. Do you think we'll ever see you in the ring in a few years?"
Mate, I would love to get in the ring. I would absolutely love it. Even whether I lose, whether I win, whether I draw, I'm not bothered. It would just be for the occasion and stuff like that. And the thing is, though, the person I'd fight, I would really want to have a lot of hatred for, right? Because then I've got a reason to fight him.
I reckon they would say one thing, even if it's not that big, that would really get under your skin and piss you off, and then you just go at them, knowing you. They see your hair, they smell your hair, and they go, "What would you say?" And then you do a big John.
I think Paddy Murphy, that'd be a good fight, but he would have to come down considerably because he is quite large, if I must say so myself.
What weight are you?
I don't know. I think I'm around 100 kilograms.
100 kg. I'll look it up now on my laptop.
So I don't know what that is. But I am actually on a health kick now, so it will be going down.
100 kg in pounds. That's like, whoa, that's 220 pounds, man.
What is that? Is that a lot?
Yeah, that's really heavy, man. That's really heavy.
220 pounds in kg. Oh yeah, that is 220 pounds. So what am I? Am I heavyweight then?
Yeah, that's heavyweight. That's like 10
Yeah,
more.
Paddy
How,
Murphy then. Let's have it.
how tall are you?
6'2".
Oh, okay, so you are quite tall in yourself then.
Yeah. If I was 5'5" and I weighed that, I'd be having a cardiac arrest. Jesus.
Then you'll be like, that's a little wake up call.
Yeah, it's true. That is true. No, but I'm
You
on
had
a
the
health
Misfits
kick,
belt on the
so
back. You had the Misfits belt on the background there as well. It looked perfect.
yeah, it would be. No, it would, I don't agree with the belts. No, I agree with it, but I just think some of them are a bit cringe.
So the tag team belts you must really, really hate then.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the tag team belt, and I just don't like the tag team whole thing.
What? So your health kick? What's going on here? So you're losing weight, going to the gym? What's happening?
Yeah, so I mean, my output every week, I play tennis probably like twice a week. I play football like 2 or 3 times a week, and I go to the gym twice a week. So like, my output's there, but my diet is just like really bad. And I think it's because I'm a streamer as well. So like, I remember there'll be times where like it'll be 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm just ordering a Macca's, and then I'm not getting up till about 1 o'clock. And it ruins your whole day, it ruins your whole diet, and your diet can go really, really bad. I think there was a weekend last month where I had Five Guys, Domino's, and it's really bad for you. But it's just like because when you're streaming, you just want quick and easy food. But it's like obviously if you can just order it, come straight to you. You don't have to go and cook it, so you don't have to leave your desk. Go pick it up, come back, eat it on stream and stuff like that. So it's so easy. But you've also got to be careful you don't just have Five Guys, Domino's.
How did the other streamers do it? Because I see what you mean. It's so much quicker. They just come into your desk. You can kill two birds with one stone by eating it
Yeah.
while the camera's on. So how do like Aiden Ross, Tyson, how do they all do it?
Well, to be fair, they're a totally different level. So they've probably got private chefs.
Oh yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean? They've probably got private chefs, but they also stream different times to me. So I stream like 4:30 till 2 o'clock in the morning. So like that whole time, that's what, like just over 10 hours, probably, maybe 8 hours. So that time, I'm thinking I've got to have probably my tea and then something later for supper and then something before I go to bed. And it's like, it's just easier if I just order a Mackey's, but yeah, I've got to stop that. I've got to stop it.
How come you don't do in real life streams like we were walking around? How come you just do the desk streams?
Well, first of all, I would love to do IRL streams, but I've got a feeling you would always get some weirdos that would come and try and meet you. And then, because I've seen clips where some people have done this, and the next thing you know, people are starting on him for clips and stuff like that. Like, do you know what I mean?
You want a security guard if you would do that, especially you now, the level you're at.
Do you reckon a
Oh
security
yeah,
guard?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, well,
Right, well,
just a big guy in general. Just kind of people see him, and they
yeah,
think, oh, okay, I won't try anything. It's more security guards
right,
don't
yeah,
do anything.
fairs.
Kind of people just see him, they think, oh, okay, I won't try anything.
Yeah, like a deterrent.
Yeah, but even if like just a
Um,
football stream where you're playing football and stuff, the amount of like clips you get off that would be crazy.
yeah, that's true, to be fair. But mate, honestly, my Sunday league goes off that much. Do you play football? Are you into football?
I used to when I was younger. I used to support. I've never really followed football until I probably like until about the age of 12. I liked it, and then it kind of just went off it because I love the boxing.
Who did you support?
I used to support Liverpool a little bit, then I just kind of went off
And
it.
we'll end the interview there, then, won't we? We'll end the interview there. What a disgusting,
That's a
disgusting
wrap right
team.
there. What
Yeah,
did you
that's a
want
wrap.
to say,
Cheers,
Man U?
guys. Yeah, support Man U. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh,
football.
honestly.
I never talk about like football, politics, or religion. I never go over because it just divides your audience. That's what I always think. So I'd never
Yeah. 100%. I'm with you on
over
that one.
those things.
But no, for the Sunday league and stuff like that, like I've had teams that the rivalry is that big. Well, there's no rivalry, but as soon as they see you put a camera down, they hate you. So they try and do anything to annoy you, get under your skin, ruin anything, right? So I've had a team that have scored, right? They've turned around, gone to the camera, and got their ass out. Honestly, Fred, honestly.
That's instant like delete.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I can't upload that. Do you know what I mean? But the thing is, I've now got their ass on my phone forever. So who's the real winner? Do you know what I mean?
When they're
Couldn't
happily
believe
married
it.
in like 10 years' time with like 2 kids, then you can be like,
Yeah,
okay, well,
exactly.
there's arse on your phone.
Then the worst thing is, though, Fred, they're already in their mid-30s now.
Oh, they're old as hell already.
Yeah. And they're still doing stuff like that. It's crazy.
That's a
It's
midlife
crazy.
crisis. That's a midlife crisis for you, Morgan. They're going through it, man.
Yeah, well, yeah, true. It's Salford for you. That's what it is, Fred.
That's why I left. That's why I had to get out of there. Wrap it up in a few minutes. I'm a big fan of your pub, though, who you live in. How does it all work?
Pub. Do you want me to show you the ceiling?
Yeah, go.
Can you see that? Look at that. Taped up and everything. It's got tape on it. The wallpaper's hanging off.
But you're doing quite well now. I guess you're earning a reasonable amount. I never like to talk about money, but so your plan is kind of buy a house or put a mortgage down in like a few years after it's all added
Yeah.
up. Is that the plan?
Yeah, I'd say so. Basically, but the worst thing is about this is it's got like mold and stuff, and it's really bad for your health. So, like, I don't know, I don't know whether it's worth renting for a bit. But then, if you rent, you get wasted money in it. So it's one
Mm.
of them ones. But I'm going to speak to a mortgage advisor, see what they say, and then hopefully get some good advice, and then hopefully move out of this absolute shithole.
Where is it? It's in Salford. Where would you move to? Like into like bigger Manchester, or would you stay in Salford?
No, I stay in Salford because I just love Salford. I just love the community. Like if I walk to the shops, I see some absolute smackhead going off at it. It's quality, man. It's honestly brilliant. I would not change anything about where I live at all.
No, it is a good place. It's definitely you definitely keeps you on your toes, sort of thing. You keep like
Yeah,
lookout.
100%.
You can't be on
Yeah.
your phone looking
Were
down your
you
phone.
were you ever were you ever scared when you lived in Salford?
At Salford, no, I was never scared, but I was always aware. I think that's quite a good way to put it. I was always aware. I would never
Oh,
have like you
after
want
the
out.
fight, after the fight, I nearly got stabbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
So
what?
this is within 10 minutes, I'd met Wayne Rooney, right? Said hello, come out of the train station, right? And then do you like when you come out, Fred? You look around, don't you? Just take everything in. So look at
Hmm.
your surroundings. Anyway, I must have caught a glance with this absolute smackhead, right? And he goes, "You all right, mate?" I go, "Yeah, not bad, you." He goes, "Yeah, I'm just wondering what you're looking at, mate." And as soon as he said that, there was two of them, right? As soon as he said that, his mate reached for his hand to put in his hand, like he had like a man bag on. So I don't know what he had in there. I'm only going to assume a knife or something, or knuckle dusters or something. And me and my mate just went, "No, no, sorry, mate," and then just walked along. But like, oh my god,
It is the
oh
best
my
thing to do.
lord, honestly,
Apologize straight away. There's no point trying to add the big man. Just run. Just use
yeah,
it.
yeah, no, literally, literally. There's one thing people say when you've got a knife in your hand. The hardest thing is trying not to use it. Choose a life, not a knife. That's what I say. Me and my mate Darren Gee.
Wait till you go to America. You're ginger. You've got a Manchester accent. You're from England. Wait till you go to America. You should.
What? Are they not going to like me?
Well, when I went to America, I nearly got shot when I went there. I've been there a few times now. I was there for the Jake Paul
No.
out there, and I was walking on the road, and this guy was like, started kind of shouting stuff at me. I kind of turned around, and then he was like, "You scared? You scared?" And I was like, "Okay," and I just carried on walking. I think I was on the way to the press conference. I think, or was it on the
Yeah.
way? I think it was a Friday or the Thursday, and and I kept looking back. But obviously, you keep looking back because in case he might run at you or do
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
But
100%.
then they think because you're looking at them, they see it as a threat. So then I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
like 10
Yeah.
meters away, but he pulls out a gun. I'm like, oh, sugar, that's a gun. It's America, isn't it? It's just allowed.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
actually go to a shop and buy a gun. I actually went to, what's it called? Pro bass shops in America, and they have all the machine guns laid out, and like the pistols and
Oh my
snipers.
god.
It's crazy. And then he's a gun out. I just sprinted. I was like, I'm out of
Yeah.
here.
No, I don't blame you. I do not blame you. That's one reason I hate to go to America because the people you walk past in the street just got guns on them,
Mm.
and there's
But
nothing stopping him from just pulling it out and shooting.
But for you going to LA is kind of the next step, I feel. Doing an in real live stream with someone from America, some streamer from America, it's a good crossover.
Yeah.
It's like it's a smart
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
move. You reckon you're doing it
I
for
mean,
you?
I think I know my way around LA as well, just because of GTA.
Yeah, I never played GTA really growing up, so I was a bit lost in LA. The thing about LA, there's so many crackheads in LA who are just hitting their
Is
heads against
there?
walls. Oh yeah, I thought it was a joke, but you walk there, and the person I was staying with was like, I walked past this crackhead hitting her head against the wall, and she was just doing that. And then I was driving past in the Uber, and I was like, the person I was staying with, I was like, I just saw the same woman hit her head against the wall. And I was like, it's along the brick wall. It's like, yeah, it's the same woman. And this person been hitting
Oh
their head
my.
against me for the last 3 hours. LA's a crazy
Oh
place.
my lord. Yeah, that's a scary place then, that in America.
But you got to get out there, I
Jesus.
feel. Collab with someone like Kai Cenat, Neon, any of those streamers out there.
Yeah, well, if I get on that level, I can ask him. But at the minute, I'll stick to me. I'll stick to my level and just keep growing.
It's safe and
I think
sold.
me I've spoken to Sky Bree. I think me and Sky Bree collabing out there would be good.
Yeah, I interviewed Sky at the what would be good for you is the AVN Awards. That's the best. I think you get it there. I interviewed
What's
Sky
that?
there. It's the Porn Star Awards.
AVN.
Yeah, it's in January every
I'll have
year.
to do some research on that one.
I interviewed Sky Bree. She had about 600K views. I interviewed her at the awards this year.
Yeah. AVN. Ah, okay. I've never heard of that. What
That
did
was
you do there? Interview Sky?
I did interview Sky Bree, Johnny Sins, Danny D, M22, Lennon the Plug, interviewed everyone there.
Oh wow. How did you find it?
it's definitely like an experience. It's definitely something that you wouldn't really find in the UK.
How would you describe? Is there a difference between the porn stars and the content creators when you're interviewing? Is there a difference?
Not really, no. Everyone's kind of the same. Everyone's
No.
quite chillaxed, to be honest. Yeah. Well, they're more.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Who was you most nervous for interviewing?
Well, out of all the porn stars, or just like everyone in
No,
general.
just everyone in general.
Everyone in general. The Jake Paul one last time, I wasn't nervous. I was more on edge because I went to because this manager took me into his changing rooms, the Jake Paul,
Yeah,
and obviously his whole team is there, his coaches, his whole family.
yeah.
And I didn't expect to be interviewing him like a one-on-one interview because no one else got that on the day. And
Right.
I didn't plan any questions. I never plan any questions really anyway. So I sit down, set the tripod up, and everyone's just talking. So I wasn't nervous. I was like, oh, this is nice. And then I go, this is Fred Beck, and the whole room just goes dead quiet. It's like 35 people in there, and the whole room just goes dead quiet. And I'm thinking, sugar. I better not mess up. And then this is the bit that made me nervous. When I asked about KSI, I was like, how do you feel that Logan Paul's boxing on Misfits, KSI's prime card instead of your card? And then that's when I felt nervous because you could feel the tension go up loads. I was
Yeah.
about KSI. And then I also edited the interview and I was like, wow, that's so intimidating doing it in front of all of you lot. And now I started clapping. So like, thank God. That's the only
Oh
last,
wow.
that's the only last time I was a little bit on edge. Apart from that, it's
Yeah.
just talking to
Is
people. It's not too
Jake
hard.
Paul, because obviously online Jake Paul
Mm.
comes across as, I'll say it if you won't, a knobhead, right? He comes across as one. I've never met him, so I can't say anything. But is he a knob in real life, or are you going to refer? Are you not going to answer this because you want to interview him again?
No, I quite like Jake. I get along with both of the Paul brothers quite well. Logan's lovely. Jake's are always really
Yeah,
nice to me. Everyone says this to me. Who's being a dick to you? Everyone's been sweetheart to me. Everyone's been lovely to me, to be honest.
yeah.
I've never really
It's
had a
because you're a
bad
really nice guy, Fred. That's
never
why.
really had a bad experience. Not yet. It will happen on camera probably at some.
Yeah, of course it'll
Well,
happen.
Dylan
And
Dennis
when it
is always no.
happens,
Dylan Dennis is always a little bit of an iffy interview, but they're funny interviews. They're always
yeah,
entertaining. They always do really
yeah.
good numbers. So
Did you interview him after the fight, Dylan Dennis?
no, he hasn't done. He did Piers Morgan, but that was it. That's the
Yeah,
only
because
thing.
your first question should have been, "What the fuck was that?" That's what your first question should have been.
You know what these are for, right, Dylan? These hands.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what's he doing here. What's this? What's this? Boxing,
I might do
mate.
the intro, like Dylan. What is a jab? I might do that.
Yeah, Dylan, what's this? Honestly, Jesus. Oh
If he
my.
sees this, Dylan, you're great. You're great.
Yeah, we're not. He'll say that. I think you're a prick.
He probably will. Dylan watches a lot of stuff, so he probably will see this. But we got like 3 minutes left on the Zoom, so when I'm in Manchester next, probably next Misfits event next year, probably they'll have another Manchester one. I'll come and
Yeah,
see you, Ginge. But hopefully you have a new house
absolutely,
by
mate.
then or something. It sounds pretty good.
Yeah. I'll get a room sorted so we can do a proper interview.
Like a whole setup. Anything else though you want to shout out? Anything else coming up for yourself?
No, not really, mate. Just you keep doing what you're doing, sir. You're doing well.
Any clothing for yourself? And do you lose any t-shirts or any jumpers or anything?
No. I've not got any merch. I've not got any merch. Hopefully soon, though. Hopefully soon.
Mm. Now those will sell out. I trust me. Like, just see your face on it. Those will do really well.
just a black t-shirt with my head on.
Yeah, no, those simple things. I reckon it will sell out. But no, I'll put all your stuff in the description for your Twitch and YouTube and stuff.
Thank
But
you, mate.
I'll see you soon then. Thanks so much for your time.
No worries, sir. Thank you very much, mate.